officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Lumer Pajarillo. Second referee, Miss Joy De Imus. Let's welcome our starting lineup from our GERFLOR defenders. Let's begin with their team captain. She wears jersey number 13, Justine Dorog. At number 1, Janine Navarro. Wearing jersey number 7, Ivy Perez. At number 9, Ethan Arce. Number 12 is Rania Musa. And number 25, Eliza Bertolano. Starting libero is number 6, Julia Angeles. Head coach, Mr. Edgar Baroga. Calling on our Photon Tornadoes. Team captain wear jersey number 23, Maria Shaya Adorador. At number 2, Jasmine Nabor. Wearing jersey number 5, Jaila Marie Atienza. Number 7 is Seth Marion Rodriguez. Number 14, Nerissa Bautista. And number 17, Mary Rose DePaul. Starting libero is number 1, Carlota Hernandez. Head coach, Mr. Brian Esquivel. This match is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
And here are your starters. Start a new way to watch the PVL via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Now, I know, Doreen, of course, GERFLOR was saying that there's no pressure, they're here to enjoy. But you have to admit, there has to be a little bit of pressure because they're the only team in this conference that has no win yet.
And also the pressure of trying to end the conference or the tournament on a high note, right? You want to win regardless. So today's game is going to be all out for both these teams.
And we also discussed, I mean, that the two teams have admitted that they didn't have the longest time to form their chemistry, to form the bond, of course, that instant communication. But again, it's great to see what they've done with it. And let's see, I guess, which team was able to build better communication and better chemistry in the span of a month.
And actually, for me, what's important really is for both these teams. Now, they're fighting for 11th place. It's the ranking, it's the seeding going into the future or the next conference. So, you know, it's also a gauge also on how they improved so far, regardless of standings.
That's right. I mean, they're planting a seed. They're planting the momentum for the next conference that is to come. Adorador ending that long rally here in their first set.
First point, long rally. I mean, we know, we talked about the scorecards or the report cards in the elimination round for both these teams. We saw strengths, we saw weaknesses, but basically, if you look at it as a whole, they're very well matched.
And well matched they are because immediately we're tied 1-1.
Well, Arce, for me, is having a good conference as well, really showing us that from her university days, I mean, she just wants to be a good player. She's showing us she has the potential.
Making the transition to the PVL quite easy. Seth Rodriguez getting a point as we go to Sam Corrales for her report.
In this conference, athletes are getting a chance to shine, and one of them is Jai Atienza, the middle blocker, who has been stepping up for the Photon Tornadoes as a starter. Now, you know, more than the physical aspect of the preparation, Jai told me that it's really the mental aspect that helps her perform well. She's the second in blocking this pool phase, and she attributes it to this mantra, which is, I don't need to feel good to do good. I need to perform well to feel good. Now, no matter the circumstances, she delivers, and the numbers prove it. And one proof of that as well is her mental toughness translating to solid performance on the court. So let's see how she will fare in today's game as I send it back to you, Denise and Noreen.
And so much has happened during Sam's report, but Photon catching up to the GERFLOR defenders with just 1 point. to serving 3 with their leader, Shai Adorador. 7th in the conference when it comes to top scorers serving.
Yeah, and a good start for Shai Adorador. But I like that report, Denise, from Sam. I heard a lot of good, the word good. For me, which team will win, they'll feel good.
Again, and it's the morning. It's 9 a.m.
It
You
is.
want to set the tone for the rest of your day with a win, and nothing feels better than a win.
Yes.
We're tied 3-3. But you can also see the lightness that both teams have. Maybe because it's the morning, but also now we're just seeing them enjoy the game, enjoy going against each other. And I guess what a fitting end to the conference for both teams.
It's good that you mentioned the lightness because I also saw it in the feature in our pregame. You see how much both these teams are enjoying themselves, you know, embracing, cherishing this moment or this chance that's given to these players with their new team. So it's obviously they're enjoying, like you said, and it's showing in today's game.
For serving 3, Ethan Arce. Again, as Noreen mentioned, one of the most improved players, I guess, here in the PVL. Nabor to Bautista.
Just playing it smart. I mean, she was out of position, not the best of sets, but then the veteran that she is, which is, I like her addition to the Photon team, is really her veteran smarts and her experience. That's what she brings to this team.
And bringing back what Sam said a while ago, it doesn't have to feel good to do, you know, for her to feel
do good.
So, yeah, to do good. She just has to do it, and it will work. Perez to Rania Musa.
Boy, that's what we talked about in our pregame. Rania Musa, we know her talent. You know what she's capable of. She led her school, the Blazers, to their first championship. We know what she can do, but you know, a bit of struggles. But so far, she's making a good comeback. You know, a good case for herself.
Exactly. I mean, the past couple of years, I mean, Ranya's been a bit quiet when it comes to playtime. Not in her energy. Her energy has stayed consistent. But now, with the GERFLOR defender, she's able to also take the lead and, you know, be in the spotlight.
And she's looking comfortable. That's what's most important. Is if you get comfortable with your role, you're gonna play a lot better.
Perez to Bertolano. I think a miscommunication for the Photon Tornadoes.
I think it's the morning. Probably during practice or during training, someone's going to get to that, but because it's the morning, Atienza. But that was Atienza's ball, really.
I mean, this is actually an appetizer for the 4-game slate that we have. And both teams just warming up.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that Shai Adorador actually did a pancake, try to keep that ball in play, but that is the challenge. GERFLOR is saying it wasn't a good ball. There was floor touch, so that is our first challenge.
Again, I also wouldn't blame them with the delay. As you said, it is the morning. Everything is still slowly loading.
Including our fans, they're slowly loading.
And we're enjoying it right now. And I guess, I mean, as the day continues to pass, the seats are going to be filled up.
But again, we're saying, you know, time flies while we're waiting when we're having fun. We've just been having so much fun this PVL that we didn't realize. You know, when I was reading the script earlier, I'm like, it's the semifinals, right? I mean, that quick. Anyway. Ooh. Okay, half and half.
So a successful challenge for the GERFLOR defenders. But again, great instincts from the Photon Tornadoes as well.
But I'm looking at Coach Brian Esquivel actually questioning. He saw the video, and it could be. You know, I mean...
That's why I didn't want to comment. I wanted to wait till they say the results, because you never know.
Well, the challenge referees call stay, so it was a successful challenge. It was a floor touch. That's that. Move on.
7, serving 5. Nabor.
Oh,
Great blocking by the GERFLOR defenders. Back-to-back points for them to lead us to our first technical timeout. Bingo Plus, the first live streaming bingo in the Philippines. GERFLOR defenders, 8, serving 5 with that back-to-back points. And we see them playing with so much composure, so much fun. And while we await for the Photon Tornadoes to show up in the storm that they are very much capable of, we see them brewing right now.
brewing. Like the person beside us wants something brewed. Anyway, yeah, I mean, what you're seeing from GERFLOR, Justin Dorog with one-on-one block. I mean, goes to show that they also have that in their arsenal.
Bautista, Torpol, Perez.
Oh,
Napol once again.
oh, it's still alive!
And it's so exciting that we're seeing longer rallies here in set 1. But it's Atienza who ends that.
Yeah, we talked about her blocking prowess. What about her hitting prowess? That's a great set by Jasmine Nabor. Also, because she acknowledged the fact that GERFLOR's defense was scrambling. They kept that ball in play. I'm going to go to my quick. Then they get the point. Smart setting.
Perez to Musa. Right in the middle. Smart placement from Nanya.
Again, she's been playing well. I mean, you know, she tried to block Atienza in earlier play. And then I saw her reaction, like, oh, I was there. It was a one-on-one. I love her attitude. Really, you're hoping for the fans of GERFLOR. It's infectious to her teammates.
And let's see if she'll be able to surpass her 13 points against the Akari Chargers in their last game.
Good
with
comment.
this one.
Good comment. I like that.
I mean, she's on a roll. You see the aggressiveness, you see the lightness, the joy. And usually that's always the good sign for Rania Musa.
Yeah. Well, talking about good sign, there's Ivy Perez with that second ball. Point there, she set it over at the center of Photon's defense. Oh!
And she sends it again, right in the middle, finding her sweet spot.
I was extending my comment to the serve of Rania Musa to the center of Photon's defense.
Just on time. That's why a timeout will be called by the Photon Tornadoes. Let's listen in.
Kita mo na dumadaan ng bola eh. Ilang beses na yan. Ha? Yung donut hole na yan, butas talaga yan. Pero mawawala ang butas yan kung maggagalaw tayo, mag-uusap-usap tayo sa loob ng court. Diba? O ilang beses na tayo nahulugan dyan? 3 beses na, plus service pa. O 4 na puntos. Yung 4 na puntos na yan, tingnan nyo. Walang kahirap-hirap sila. Kailangan natin magtrabaho dyan. Kung gusto natin manalo. Ha?
Enjoy lang, enjoy lang. Hey, team! Baton!
11-6, GERFLOR defenders right now on a 6-1 run. Much needed timeout for Photon.
Well, it was very close, still that 6-1 run. And again, credit to GERFLOR for reading the defense of Photon, seeing their weakness, which is the center. And that's why you mentioned the timeout. Very important, very crucial to address the weakness and the adjustments that these players should make. Captain Dorog is trying to clarify something with the first referee. We'll try
to get that later. We'll try to get a report on that later. As Rania serving right now here in set 1, she already has 3 points, 2 attacks and 1 service ace. Let's see the adjustment that Photon will have for GERFLOR after their timeout.
Well, ball in play.
Nabor to Atienza, great blocking in the net by GERFLOR.
Good save by Dapol.
Bautista to Nabor to Adorador.
Oh! What can you say about her morning? Good morning, Shaya Adorador. You know, for me, she's the one who probably woke up early, had a good breakfast, woke up at the right side of the bed. She's pumped. She is pumped today.
I mean, she is shining like the sun.
Yes.
Like this sunny Thursday morning. And it's so great to see that. I mean, she saw how rattled GERFLOR was with her screaming as well. Taking advantage. Perez.
Oh, good save.
Rodriguez to Shaya again. They go to Dorog.
Oh, still
Ball
alive.
still alive. Free ball. Perez setting it up for Adorador.
Oh, what a rally. That's a great rally. People were screaming. I wasn't sure because the coaching staff was screaming at the end. It's like the ball was going out. But then you cannot blame her because when in doubt, they say, yeah, that's what she did.
Well, better to get it. But you can see GERFLOR just laughing at the ball being stuck in between their arms.
So they're having fun. Oh!
Service ace by Jai Atienza. Now just a 2-point lead for the GERFLOR defenders. Madaling nabawi after the timeout.
That was a great timeout, obviously, by Coach Brian Esquivel, because after that, great response by Photon.
Nabor with an attack of her own, but Bertolano was there.
A little too wide. Marcy.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was a great. She had the right thing in mind. I'm talking about Ivy Perez, but the set was a little low for Arce's comfort there, so she had nowhere to go. But
She tried.
Yeah, she tried.
And now just a 1-point lead. 10 serving 11.
Another great serve.
Photon right now on a 4-0 run. Make that 5 after that strong blocking in the net. It's so great to finally see them because for a while, it was GERFLOR who was doing, you know, a great net defense. As we go to the technical timeout, or timeout called by the GERFLOR defenders.
Dito, dulo ka na lang dito ha, magbi ka, magdulo ka. Pass play tayo. Janin, pwesto ka rito. Bert, pwesto ka rito. Ang dami mong option. IB, unang option mo ikaw. Bigyan nyo na maganda. Oh, backline si Janin. Dito ka papalo, Janin. Ha? Belo lang. Dalawa kayo. Tapos dalawa kayo. Pangatlo ka. Unang-una ka. Ha? Sige.
GERFLOR! Defenders! Matahimik na naman.
And a great timeout called this time by Coach Edgar because now we're tied again, 11-11.
Yeah, that was a much-needed ceasefire called by Coach Baroga because, you know, we thought that GERFLOR had established a rhythm with a 6-1 run, but then Photon just came roaring right back.
Dorog.
Oh,
Nabor. Adorador gives away a free ball.
still in play.
Perez to Bertolano. inside, down the line.
That was just a smart hit by Justin Dorog there. You know, helter-skelter volleyball, but then using her smarts, just seeing that spot in zone 1.
I mean, she's been in that spot since the game started. That's her sweet spot.
Yeah.
And now she has finally gotten a point out of it.
Well, that's why now she, you know, I feel it's the same story. No, it is. It's the same story between Justin Dorog and Shaya Dorador. They had their stories, but now they're the leaders of their respective teams.
But what an attack, an A-line attack by Seth Rodriguez. Nabor perfectly setting that up for her.
Yeah, look at that. No blockers. The blockers, they're all just watching there, surprise. But that's one player for Coach Brian Esquivel, really. You want to improve through the, you know, starting this conference, because Seth Rodriguez, again, talking about talent, has that. So she needs to learn how to play at a consistent level.
Dorog blocked by Seth Rodriguez.
On cue. On cue.
It's always nice to finally not jinx a player and actually compliment them. And suddenly they're doing so well. Justin Dorog will be substituted by Aguilar.
Yeah, Rap Aguilar. But it's a nip and tuck affair here. Both teams with their own version of spurts.
Bautista, Rodriguez. 3-0 run for Seth Rodriguez.
You like the reaction of Photon there, because obviously unexpected. She just, oh, this is your ball, and she gets the point.
Avoiding the blockers. I mean, that's when her height really comes in.
Yeah.
Bertolano.
Good save.
Adorador. Perez to Aguilar with her first point. Fresh off the bench.
Fresh off the bench, instant offense. And you saw that. I mean, you saw the defense of Photon, a huge hole behind the blockers, and just smart of Aguilar to acknowledge that.
Combination play. Perfectly executed.
That was a thing of beauty. Look at that. Seth Rodriguez just sold it so well. No blockers on Shaya Dorador.
Amazing. No lag time there. Just perfect timing.
Yeah.
Aguilar from the back. Nabor to the pole. Perez to Bertolano.
Oh, good dig.
Straight to the libero.
People are thinking it didn't cross the net, but no call. Oh!
Nene Bautista tries. But did not cross.
But again, what a rally from both teams.
It's just so great that whenever there are rallies, you see the energy spike up from like both teams. And you can't help but also feel on edge and like nervous, or ooh, which one? Who's gonna end it?
But both really putting in the effort. You love the effort.
Exactly. I mean, no effort, no energy lacking here.
Yes.
But Rodriguez on a scoring spree. Seth Rodriguez right now, 5 points. Technical timeout. Photon Tornadoes leading 16-14. Come and watch the best basketball players in the globe and cheer them on live inside the venues. The FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 single game pass is now available for as low as 499 pesos. Get your tickets at SM Tickets, Ticketnet, or Philippines-ticketing.worldcup.basketball. And now from the lead of the GERFLOR defenders, we move on to the Photon Tornadoes, 16-14. And you can see, as we showed on your screens a while ago, some of the teams already gearing up for the games ahead. The Petrogas Angels versus the Akari Chargers coming up after this game. Naborto Bautista. Angeles was there. Perez to Bertolano.
Yeah, I saw her reaction. She knew it was wide. That's one player that GERFLOR is waiting to wake up here in this game. Although, great floor defense, but in terms of offense, you want Alyssa Bertolano to step up here.
I mean, she is also a beast. We saw her performance in the UAAP. So much power. So we're just waiting for that to be unleashed. Let's see. We're just here in set one. Perez Turania. Really such a smart player. We're not seeing a lot of attacks, but she's maximizing, just checking, I guess, the court before she does her moves.
Yeah, just reading the defense. Look at that. She saw that hole. And they remember, they have been successful going to the middle or going to the drops.
Dapol tries that attack, but great net defense by GERFLOR. Perez Turania again.
Oh.
Ball is out. 16.
Yeah, Atienza found herself just directly beneath that ball, lost sight of GERFLOR's court, so she hit it too wide. But, you know, Nabor had the right thing in mind, you know, trying to go to that quick attack. Oh.
Service error for Navarro. A costly one at that. I mean, GERFLOR is so close to taking back the lead from Photon, but with that, 2-point lead for the ladies in white and blue.
Yeah, and, you know, we mentioned how we're looking at the score. We know it's a close match, so these service errors are going to sting, really.
Mangulabnan comes in.
And there's substitution also on the side of GERFLOR. You see Fen Emnas and Shannon Palek in as well. So there, you know, in-game substitutions and adjustments for both these coaches.
Emnas to Bertolano. She's waking up, Noreen.
Good morning, Alyssa Bertolano. Then you like that substitution. Fen Emnas probably saying, we gotta get her more involved in this match, talking about Bertolano.
Amazing back set by Fem Emnas. And Bertolano avoiding the blocker as well. Great serve.
Great serve. Oh, oh,
Ball still alive.
Oh.
Amazing reflexes by Aguilar. Quality minutes for Aguilar ever since she's been put in. Amazing.
Yeah, just fine. Again, just reading the defense there, but we gotta credit half that point really to Alyssa Bertolano, keeping that ball alive.
Great serve.
That was a quick call. Before the ball could actually land on the floor, there was already a net touch violation called.
"19 serving 18. Emnas. Back-to-back errors for the GERFLOR defenders.
Yeah, it was just a miscue there between Aguilar and Angeles. That could have been a live ball. Ouch. Ouch.
No comment.
Again, these, you know, again, it's a close match. These service errors gonna hurt their cause.
Right now, Photon Tornadoes with 4 rather 5 unforced errors. 19 serving 20. And also 5 unforced errors for the GERFLOR defenders.
Well, a service specialist in for GERFLOR, Hinko. Still alive.
Great floor defense by Photon. Emnas to Aguilar. Nabor to Adorador. Off the hands of Palek.
Boy, she's proving her worth, really. Leading her team. Shaya Adorador really playing so well today.
Baby Love Barbon comes in for Jai Atienza.
We did talk about Baby Love in the pregame, right?
Emnas, Aguilar,
Oh,
nagkulang.
trying to thread the needle there, but the ball did not cross.
22-19.
Good pass. Good pass.
Mga labnan to Shaya. Bertolano. Still too strong.
Well, you're talking about errors right now. GERFLOR stringing about a couple of errors here towards the end of set number 1.
Dito. Nasaan ka? Ikaw nasa gitna. O sige, basta pagduluin mo rito. Tapos bigyan mo ng play si Rap. Asan ka, Rap? Asan ka? Open po. Open ka? Apo. Okay, papatuloy mo. Tanong balita. Okay. Tapos mag-run ka. Ay, run niya. Run ka.
Opo, okay.
Wait, run.
Short. Delix.
Gitna ka. Side out lang natin. Isang ikot lang, ha?
Go! Salang ha! Salang ha! Habulin natin yan, guys, oh! Sa atin yan natin.
GERFLOR defenders right now with 8 errors. 3 of those from Aguilar. So, madaming ibabawi si Aguilar.
But we did hear in that huddle, there's designing a play for Rap Aguilar.
Emnas to Aguilar. Mga labnan to Shaya.
Oh!
And from center, Nabor has suddenly become one of the choices of mga labnan
Yeah.
for attackers, for Photon.
Oh, still alive! This is taking forever. Oh!
And it's Palek who ends that.
But we can hear, I'm hoping the viewers can hear the coaching staff of Photon really egging Jasmine Nabor on, you know, asking Magulabdan, send it to Jasmine Nabor. They want her to get her kill.
And she has been. I mean, she's been doing it so well. But that attack by Palek really catching Magulabdan off guard.
That was a near facial. Well, crucial serves here for GERFLOR. You cannot afford any more errors. You're down by 3. Good serve.
Magulabdan to Jasmine Nabor. Nabor to Shaya. Block.
That was Navarro teaming up with Arce. We gotta remember, Navarro is also known for her blocking. Look at that, but now she's playing opposite. I think she was a middle, if I'm not mistaken, in her university days.
And another timeout called by Photon.
Hindi natin nagdadala sa gitna yung bola. Tapos pag nagkombinasyon, taas mo ng konti. Hindi pwedeng bibitawan mo kagad ng bola. Maganda yung intensyon. Pero ang nangyayari, hindi tugma dun sa kailangan ng spiker mo yung sineset mo.
Bawi ka
Ha? Sayang yung lalakas na spiker sa gitna, sa harapan mo, sa likuran mo. Kung hindi mo mabibigay ng tama. Ha? Go! Go for last, come on!
Great point there by Coach Brian. I mean, the intentions are never, ever wrong. Always in the right place. But the action that follows after that, that's where it gets a bit tricky.
Yeah, it's actually more targeted to Majima Gulabnan, right? You have the right thing in mind, like you said, good intentions, it's the execution. So he wants her to actually improve on her setting. Oh!
Great cross-court attack by Shaya.
A great dig, though.
Perez. To Aguilar.
We heard that huddles before that when GERFLOR had their own huddle. They wanted Aguilar to get the set, and she does not disappoint.
Avoiding the blockers, staying on top of the blockers rather.
And finding that angle. Bautista back inside for Photon.
As Photon only has a 1-point lead. GERFLOR on a 3-0 run with Ivy serving. Perez to Aguilar again.
Whoa! Well, from our angle, we can't see if it was going to land inside or outside, but that was close.
No follow-up.
I think it was going to land inside. No, actually, good effort, though. But then coaches will say, trust your coverage. Chance, Photon. Oh, still alive.
Baby Love to Rodriguez. Free ball. Nabor to Shaya. Soft touch.
Oh, the save.
Aguilar. Amazing performance.
But we gotta see that. I mean, we gotta see that Angeles dive. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Perfect reception there. And Aguilar just says, I got you. Good effort, Angeles.
My turn now.
My turn.
Nabor to Shaya.
Oh!
Celebration for Arce. Single block for this lady. We're tied 24-24. Both teams definitely woken up after the set. And it's not yet over.
And Photon's got to realize you have to win this if you want to win this. You know, you can't rely on anything. Oh, good cover.
Nabor to Shaya. Angeles sets it up for Bertolano. Great blocking. So nice to see an exchange of strong blocks by both teams.
I mean, the way they're playing, Denise, you don't feel like they're, you know, at where they are in terms of the standings. GERFLOR looking for a win. Photon trying to end also. They're just playing great volleyball today.
I mean, they're not only in sync with their teammates, they're in sync with each other.
Oh, chance.
Baby Love to Nabor to Rodriguez.
Okay, that's why she's there. Her veteran smarts. She saw it. You saw her position. She hit it off the blockers.
Making sure they get that point, making sure they get this set 26-24 in favor of the Photon Tornadoes. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. What a first set against the GERFLOR Defenders and the Photon Tornadoes, 26-24. So many highlights, but let's look at this replays of all the players that have contributed to an amazing set one. You have Rania Musa, Rap Aguilar, of course, for the GERFLOR Defenders, and then you have, of course, Shaya Adorador for the Photon Tornadoes.
Yeah, we did say at the start they're evenly matched, and for us as commentators, we did not disappoint the viewers because it's such a great set. 26-24, a bunch of streaks from both teams, but
Long rallies,
great rallies, but in the end, Photon prevailed. And let's look at some numbers here. How close this set is. Attacks by 1, blocks by 2, but we have to mention Photon's blocking. Towards the end, Seth Rodriguez just stepped it up, really stepped up. Look at the aces by 1 also. So it's a pretty close match. And at the end of that first set, I would just say that Nene Bautista just used her smarts and showing us that a point is a point. Just, you know, you have to use your brain and how to score the point, and she showed that.
I mean, I wish sometimes also we could show the statistics of the timeouts because they were also evenly matched there. Both coaches really trying to break the momentum of each team and successfully being able to do so.
You're right. I agree with you because after the first timeout was Photon,
Exactly.
after a streak by GERFLOR, and then vice versa, the exact same thing happened to Photon. And you know, it has been nip and tuck till the end of the first set.
And that's what makes the first game really... I am so excited, and until now, I mean, I know we were talking about it earlier. Who do you think is going to be able to grab this win? And I couldn't answer you, and even more so now, I am more confused and also, I guess, so excited to see what's in store for both teams. If that was set one, I can't imagine what set two would be like.
It's because that set one just came from, you know, early warm-ups, early everything. But we weren't really disappointed. I would keep saying that because even for us, as we are covering the game, it was so entertaining. Great volleyball.
I mean, I know the set one, as you mentioned, was like sort of a warm-up set, but it really didn't feel like it. Both teams giving all out, the energy as well present. Marzan is starting for set two for the GERFLOR Defenders.
You can see the height if they have Marzan coming off the bench.
GERFLOR Defenders takes the first point in set two.
Well, for sure, for GERFLOR, you're expecting Eliza Bertolano to score more points in terms of attacks than she did in set number one, but you have to give it to her floor defense, really. Set number one, she was huge for GERFLOR.
I mean, Angeles, amazing. I can still imagine her dive in my head. It will keep replaying till the end of the day.
It's like you know, you can make a poster out of that dive. Well, they're stopping the rally because they feel that Shaya Adorador's hit did not go over the net.
So there's a block touch challenge for the GERFLOR Defenders.
The thing is, they waited quite a while before pressing that button because if you're going to stop a rally, it has to be right then and there. So I don't think they're going to allow that challenge. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, I was already enjoying the rally. Oh well.
So yeah, I mean, just to reiterate, it was a delayed challenge because they stopped the rally, but it happened a few rallies before, so they will not allow that. If you're going to stop a rally, it has to be right then. If you see an error in the call, you challenge.
I mean, we also saw the hesitation of the coaching staff of the GERFLOR Defenders with that call, so a bit no surprise there.
Yeah. And we are just at 1-0.
That's set one, 36 minutes.
We're in for a long one. We're going to make it to the lunch here.
So the other teams can still have time to grab their coffees, get breakfast, brunch, whatever you call it, as Angeles sets it up for Dorog.
Overpass.
I love seeing the smile on Arsa's face when she's on the net. But amazing performance by Photon.
Yeah, I mean, Jasmine Abor just found a way to keep that ball in play, and Seth Rodriguez just scores the point.
We go to Sam Corrales for her report here in the second set.
It took a while for Libertolano and the GERFLOR defenders to find their groove and heat up in this game, but I can assure you that they are coming into their final match really locked in. Now, 2 days before their final match, they aligned that they have to keep the teamwork alive even if they score a point or not, and they have to huddle. Now, at courtside, you can really see and feel the lively bench really cheering each other, especially in that final moment of the extended set one. They're really fighting for every point, and I want to go back to Lai. I asked her about, her assessment in this invitational conference, and she said it's to improve her spikes. Noreen, you mentioned she's been amazing on floor defense. So how exciting is the future for this former UP Fighting Maroon? Talking about Libertolano, but in the meantime, you can catch this game live on the Pilipinas Live app, which you can download and subscribe now for 99 pesos. Back to you, Denise and Noreen.
What's going on right now with the GERFLOR defenders with their reception?
We're talking about, and Sam, you jinxed Eliza Bertolano because she was defending well, and then now Shaya Dorador just got an ace from her. Oh, no, but she makes up. Look at that. Perfect pass. Oh.
Perfect play by Perez and Dorog.
Now, that's a story of the game. You commit an error, you make up. That was making it up big time for Eliza Bertolano. And don't you just love seeing Justin Dorog play that kind of game? We saw that in UP, and then, position changes. She played libero, normally at the back, but now you can see the way she can score.
The growth that is very much present in all of our players, but much more so for Justin Dorog. I mean, I'm so sorry, Sam. You might have jinxed it, but I think luck is on the side of Noreen.
No, she jinxed Eliza Bertolano first. Yeah, but Justin Dorog, again, another point. And imagine if she can get, or get in the zone for GERFLOR.
We're tied at 3. Ethan Arce serving.
Yeah, it's a great serve.
And Rodriguez scoring right now. Seth Rodriguez, she's the second highest scorer, just 1 point shy away from Adorador with 8 points. So Seth Rodriguez with 7 points.
Well, in her last game, I think she scored 7 points, so she's well there and looking to improve on that. That was against F2 Logistics, their last game.
A service error will tie the points again. This time around, it's Andrea Marzan who will be serving.
Oh, good serve. Overpass.
Dorog to Perez. Back to Dorog again. Justin Dorog with 5 points. 3 points here in the second set.
Well, she's got the hot hands right now. Even with those off speed, she can score a point. Good. That's great news for GERFLOR.
Nabor. Attack error on the ball. I mean, you can see Nabor was ready to set that, but I guess nanggigil si DePaul on that one.
Well, GERFLOR now with a 2-point lead here. Don't you just load these errors there?
It really breaks the momentum, especially since both teams were doing so well prior to it.
Yes.
Perez to Dorog again.
Oh, good save.
Nabor gives away a chance ball. Angeles to babalik kay Dorog. Perez to Rania. And it's her usual attack. And usual smile for Rania Musa.
Yeah, the way she's reacting and celebrating after, you think she's a rookie, right? I mean,
Actually, that's a good point.
like she's playing like a rookie. No, she's been around, guys. She's just enjoying herself.
We gotta ask her how she's able to maintain her energy after all these years.
Oh,
Amazing play by Perez. As we go to our first technical timeout, GERFLOR leading in 3 points, 8-5.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Heart of Volleyball. Now, why play in the PVL? Well, Photon's Baby Love Barbon has the answer.
Ang kagustuhan ko pong mapanood po ako sa TV. College days ko naman siguro yung nakuha ko yung back-to-back na MVP and to represent the Philippines po.
Sino tayo? Photon ba? Okay.
What a motivation by Baby Love Barbon. And you gotta love her smile, also her excitement. I mean, when you also interview the players, it's always so great. They always say that it's nice to be shown on TV so that their family in the provinces can watch them.
and also you get to see the stories of these players, and it encourages those watching, the viewers. Like in basketball, when you're starting, you want to be in the PBA.
That's
In
true.
volleyball, now you have the PVL, so these are the dreams that they can, try to work hard to fulfill.
Justin Dorog serving. Right now, she has 5 points. In their last game, Dorog had 7 points. Perez to Rania.
Still alive. Ooh.
Scoring continues for the GERFLOR defenders, 9-5.
Yeah, I mean, that was Mary Rose Dapol. I saw a game wherein she was playing so well, now a bit struggling a bit. So, yeah, we see the substitution.
Nabor to Atienza, breaking down the block of Musa and Bertolano.
You like the matchups at the center, Musa, Atienza, Seth Rodriguez, Marzan. Earlier, who was at the... we had Arce earlier, so you like... Because they seem like really they're enjoying themselves.
Exactly. I mean, Arce is always smiling in the net when she's blocking.
Well, so is Musa. And she's celebrating once again. Why not? They're ahead by 4. Now there's Arce.
And now, the Twin Towers of Joy for the GERFLOR defenders. Ethan Arce and Rania Musa.
Actually, Marzan's playing the opposite. We're just so used to her playing the center.
Bautista to Shaya Dorador, and she is getting that point off the block.
Well, she's got to take charge. We saw the way she played in set number 1. Her team is down. She is the captain. She's got to take charge here if they want to win this second set.
Jai Atienza.
Good pass.
Great set again by Perez to Bertolano.
That was a perfect pass by Justin Dorog. And what you like about that hit, before she actually hit the ball, the teammates were already screaming. Like, like celebrating the point already.
And I'm sure it must be so great to be surrounded by those kinds of teammates that are just cheering for you.
For sure.
Every point, even before you make them.
Oh, good save!
Hindi na nahabol ni Dorog.
Oh, but you gotta give, commend the effort of Justin Dorog. She was on her way down. She still kept it alive. But what smart setting by Jasmine Nabor, finding that hole, setting it to that.
Great placement and a great serve this time around for Jasmine Nabor, who now has 3 points.
Yeah, ace serve. Look at that. And targeting the libero there. Oh, yeah. Too strong.
3-point lead for the GERFLOR defenders.
Compared to the first set, Denise, it seems like a slower set here in set 2.
It is, which is weird because, I mean, you can feel everyone's kind of already alive, alert, awake, enthusiastic.
Yeah.
But now they're gauging each other more.
Yeah. A bit toned down a bit, right?
Nabor.
Ooh.
Great reflexes by Justin Dorog.
Using her left. But we gotta give it, great serves by Eliza Bertolano.
That's why a timeout will be called.
Nakapuntos sila ng 3 sunod-sunod kaagad. Kalimutan na yung nangyari. Ang kailangan natin, harapin natin yung jump serve ng dahan-dahan. Huwag nating biglain. Itangat lang natin sa gitna para makadiskarte rin setter natin. So, aggressive set. Pagka may pagkakataon, bigyan mo yung middle mo. So, pasa muna tayo, pasa.
And now it's time for the Photon Tornadoes to shake off those errors that they made and try to get some scoring done.
And I think Coach Brian also stressed, they have to be more aggressive. They have to increase their intensity here in set number 2.
Nabor to Bautista. Too strong.
More errors also creeping in on the side of Photon Tornadoes.
Proving to be costly as GERFLOR continues to push them away. 15 serving 9.
Another good one. Oh, what a dig.
Chance ball. Nabor to Rodriguez. This time she goes to Bautista. And you can see Ethan Arce celebrating that because they're going to the second technical timeout, still leading 16-9. Experience a new way to feel the heart of volleyball. Watch every set, spike, dig, and block on any device, anytime, anywhere via Pilipinas Live. Download the app now and subscribe for only 99 pesos per month. GERFLOR defenders on a 5-0 run, 16-9. Again, Petrogas Angels ready, awaiting for their turn. I'm sure they're also feeling a bit agitated for this game as well.
Well, both teams really, again, though, they seem very well matched. We kept saying that. But here in the second set, agitated or not, excited or not, I think GERFLOR is playing a lot better.
But so is Shaya, as she always has been. 10-16. A back set by Nabor. And Shaya gets another point on her name.
Yeah, that's actually really Shaya Dorador embracing her role as the leader. Whoa.
And so is Barbie Marzan, who is scoring, who has 2 points overall, and 2 of those both here in set 2.
Well, that's why she's there. You know, she also has experience to her name, so they're just trying to get her game going.
But speaking of getting the game going, really, Ethan Arce and her infectious energy whenever she's on the court. A service ace and another timeout called by Photon.
Umabol, baguhin natin yung senaryo. Tayo yung pupuntos ng tatlo, sila yung pupuntos ng isa. Ha? Magsalita tayo. Hindi, wala na nagsasalita. Mahirap yun eh. Mahirap maglaro ng wala naglilid dyan. Ha? Go! Go!
Sige, palapit na ang star.
Dali, dali.
18-10. And after a service ace by Ethan Arce, you can see GERFLOR defenders slowly pulling away from the Photon Tornadoes. Arce right now with 4 points.
Oh, overpass.
And Musa takes advantage of that. She sees an opportunity and she grabs it.
Well, they can't seem to find a good pass right now. Talking about Photon adding to their woes.
22-17.
Dapol is back.
Service, Arce.
Well, they need something special here. Talking about Photon, they're down by 9. And after winning the first set. Oh,
Another service ace by Ethan Arce. She now has 2 service aces.
they're just pulling away right now. And what's weird for me is because after the first set, we saw Nip and Tuck affair. Right now, they just can't do no wrong. Talking about GERFLOR. Another good serve.
Another good serve. Dapol. Bertolano to Marzan.
Okay, that's a breather for Photon there. That hitting error by Marzan.
A much needed one. A much coveted one. As you can see, May Luna will be seeing action for the first time in today's game for Seth Rodriguez.
Remember when they got their first win? It was because of her serve. She had an ace serve to actually end that game coming off the bench.
I mean, that's what Coach Ryan is hoping for, that she's going to be the spark plug for the Photon Tornadoes, and she's proving to be. 2-0 run for the Photon Tornadoes.
Well, if you're GERFLOR, you have to be careful. You know, these errors, you got a comfortable lead, but you want to end the second set.
Perez to Dorog. Nabor to Dapol.
Oh. Great blocking on the side of GERFLOR. Again, in all skills categories in this set, at least, you know, they've been performing really well.
I mean, I know it's still 21-12. You never know, Photon Tornadoes can catch up, but The stat sheet after this is going to be interesting and
Yeah.
maybe quite a contrast to the first set.
Yeah, the first set, we did mention it at the start of the second. It was close, everything just by 1, 2 at the most.
Substitution.
13-21, another substitution. Mangulabnan and Ronquillo.
Well, yeah, I think that's a great substitution for Coach Brian because you want to change things up now that you're chasing. Put in a new player, Ronquillo, and see what happens.
Mangulabnan now serving. Perez Turania.
Look at that. Look at that celebration there. She's just really having fun.
She's a ball of sunshine.
She is.
Much needed one for the GERFLOR defenders. I mean, you can see how her energy is really being able to uplift the rest of her teammates. Solid blocking by Rania Musa and Lai Bertolano.
Well, I think Bertolano got a hand at that. We did say they're waiting for her to score, and she has been playing well for GERFLOR.
10-point lead for the GERFLOR defenders. Make that 11 as we go to our set point. Just like that.
Just like that.
We're finally going to be ending set 1. But let's see. I mean, Photon, sabi nga nila, kakapit lang sila to the very end. Mangulabnan setting it up for Ronquillo. Sadly, an attack error will lead to the victory of GERFLOR defenders here in set 2. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. Look at that on your screens. Quite a contrast. 26-24 in favor of Photon in 36 minutes. And then afterwards, it was 25-13 in 25 minutes by the GERFLOR defenders.
Total, absolute reversal of fortunes there in set number 2. We expected it to be similar, or what happened to be similar to what happened in set number 1, and Nipintak affair did for that. But GERFLOR just could do no wrong. It's like they stepped on the gas, they put the pedal to the pedal, and they never looked back. All aspects, serving, receiving. One thing, if you're Photon, you gotta realize really, we talked about their skill sets, and for Photon, they were 11th in receiving. And they showed that in set number 2. Let's look at some numbers here. In terms of attacks, GERFLOR out-attacked them by 4, 12-8. Blocking, we mentioned all aspects. Aces, and then look, the errors, they only had 3. Photon had 6. So pretty much, if you look at the numbers, you knew it favored GERFLOR. But again, for Photon, one thing they have to adjust. Receiving, their 11th, they showed it really. That's when GERFLOR was able to pull away with a couple of aces, and they never looked back.
I mean, we were talking about in set 1 that it was a bit slow, less rallies compared to set 1.
Yeah.
But like you said, the GERFLOR defenders put the gas into that, and there was no looking back. They definitely left the Photon Tornadoes to the dust right there. And you can see during that whole break, they're actually doing cartwheels. They have the energy now to do cartwheels. And they still have a couple of more sets to go. But I can see that the GERFLOR defenders are just roaring for this game to get started.
And also, I think they know that because they're a new team, even though young, yes, young because you have Eliza Bertolano, the rest, and Arce. The rest you can see are names that we're familiar with. Ivy Perez, Justin Dorog, Marzan. I think for them, they have nothing to lose because they're a new team. These Photon Tornadoes, although they're a new team, they're like we said earlier, the spin-off from Cherry. A lot of them are part of that champion team. So for them, we have nothing to lose. They're putting pressure on Photon.
Ibiang Perez will be starting off set 3 with a serve. Shaya will be able to grab the first point here in set 1.
No, it's a good
set
start.
3 rather.
Set 3, yeah, that's a good, because there are a lot of ones on our scoreboard. But yeah, Shaya Dorador, she's got to keep her teammates in the game because obviously it's second set, they lost focus, but being the leader, she needs to dig deep.
But Ethan Arce, what a spark she has been for the GERFLOR defenders. They have so many sparks for GERFLOR. You have Bertolano, you have Rania, Dorog, and right now they're heating things up.
Yeah, and that slow-mo just showed the double quick. Oh, and an ace serve by Bertolano. But going back to that slow-mo, it was a double quick. So you see that they're trying to run their plays right now. Look at that serve.
Again, the deadly serves of Bertolano. But that one was a bit deadly to her. Service error, tied 2-2.
She took some pace off of that. But if you recall in set number 2, when she was serving well, that's when they actually pulled away, talking about GERFLOR.
Shaya Dorador. Perez to Dorog.
She's still at it. She ain't done. We're talking about captains, Adorador, and versus Justin Dorog.
Pursuing that ball, pursuing that play.
Serving for the defenders.
Justin Dorog with 7 points, tied with Rania Musa for also 7 points. As we go to Sam Corrales for her report this set 3.
With the opportunity given to Jas Nabor this invitational conference, she told me that she has been enjoying the game of volleyball even more. Wala na siyang iniisip kundi maglaro and releasing any self-doubt that may be hindering her before. Now, she's also proud and grateful that the younger ones are now the ones coming to her for advice. Now, it's a different role for sure since she said she was the one who would always listen to the vets in her old squad. Ngayon, siya na daw yung kinakapitan and she is doing everything she can to be there for her teammates no matter what lies ahead from their squad from this day on. But for now, you can enjoy more of the PVL action by downloading and subscribing to Pilipinas Live, which you can download for 99 pesos as I send it back to the panel.
Thanks, Sam, for serving 3 in favor of the Photon Tornadoes. Great report on Justin Dorog. And that's true. She might be feeling a bit weird for the longest time. She's the one asking for advice, but now she is stepping it up, finally moving up to the leadership ranks.
Or, to put it bluntly, she's getting old. That's a fact of life. And, through the year, that's why we said, time flies, really. It's so fast. A lot of these players were just rookies. And now they're captains like Adorador. Jasmine Nabor, right? That's why, if given the opportunity, you just gotta embrace it, accept it.
Oh, collision there. Hernandez and Dapol.
Well, for Photon, you're actually waiting for Dapol's game to come out. We saw what she could do in the past games, but a bit silent here.
Nabor to Atienza. Too strong. Attack errors. That's why another timeout. A challenge, rather. A block touch called by the Photon Tornadoes.
Yeah, they're saying that there's a block touch on Lai Bertolano. I was looking at Lai Bertolano before
She was
that.
shaking her hand like, nope, not me.
And remember, they were former teammates in UP. Atienza and Bertolano.
So that's what she meant. I thought she was just doing jazz hands. You know, everyone was quite performing.
No, she was saying, I didn't touch it, I didn't touch it. And because they were teammates, it's like, you have to trust me. And she was telling the truth.
Yes, she was. So that was an unsuccessful challenge for the Photon Tornadoes.
See, Bertolano should go back to Giants and I told you so. You wasted your challenge. You gotta trust me.
6, serving 5.
Good pass.
Nabor to Dapol. Perez to Bertolano. No follow-up reception after that save by Atienza. Niegos coming in.
But that was just a smart play there by Ivy Perez. Sensing, you know, the defense of Photon scrambling. I'm just going to set the ball over. Second ball score there for Ivy Perez.
Shai Dorador from the back. Perez again. Back-to-back points for Ivy Perez. First technical timeout here in set 3. GERFLOR defenders leading 8-5. Come and watch the best basketball players in the globe and cheer them on live inside the venues. The FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 single game pass is now available for as low as 499 pesos. Get your tickets at SM Tickets, TicketNet, or Philippines-ticketing.worldcup.basketball. GERFLOR defenders leading 8-5 as we await the Photon Tornadoes to pick up their pace when it comes to their reception.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much different from set number 1, in a set in which they actually won. Like set number 2 and here so far in the third set, a step slower, right? A step slower. That's why we heard the huddles, you know, you have to be more aggressive.
But Dapol right now, sadly, the errors just keep coming for her. Well, I guess
The errors are trying to get her.
yeah. Yeah, maybe she didn't wake up on the right side of the bed today.
Well, we talked about instant offense earlier in set number 1. Well, what about Niegos? Look at that, smart drop.
Perez Turania. Oh, quick attack.
Look at that. that celebration, you just can't help but be happy for her every time you see her celebrate after a point.
Exactly, the speed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, that was slow-mo. So you can imagine. Her aggression throughout the entire set 1, set 2, and now set 3, consistent.
Yes.
Perez to Bertolano. Nabor will set it up for Shaya.
She rams it through the blockers. Well, this is a good front row for Photon. You have Seth Rodriguez and Shaya. Ador.
I mean, quite a statement. Shaya literally put it in between the blocks of Ivy Perez, sending a message. But Ethan Arce as well. Her versatility in her attacks, how she is able to score in the different zones. Also, her energy is just really amazing.
You like the energy of the entire GERFLOR
really
for that
do.
matter.
And we need to see that same energy from the Photon Tornadoes.
Service error by Ivy Perez. But you know, talking about energy, I like also seeing Ivy Perez in GERFLOR because you can sense she's enjoying also trying to lead because she is one of the veterans trying to lead the young team.
Was that a combination play or was that a lucky shot?
It was a combination play because we did see the double quick wherein two people come in at the same time. So you don't know which. You can't see the left side, but technically they went in at the same time. So two options for Ivy Perez.
Oh, but a service error from Lai Bertolano. 3-point lead to GERFLOR. I mean, the errors that they're making is allowing the Photon Tornadoes to keep it close and
back-to-back errors, service errors on the side of GERFLOR.
And I mean, when it comes to serving, the GERFLOR defenders are 4th when it comes to that.
And they're using that, except for those errors.
Single block by Seth Rodriguez. And Ethan Arce. No words now for her performance.
Yeah, aside from that, it was also called a net violation on Seth Rodriguez. But you like, no, for me, really, I like the way she's playing. Ethan Arce, Rania Musa. The energy they're bringing to quiet people like Justin Doro, Ivy Perez. It's like now everybody's saying something.
Which is quite funny because Ivy Perez has also, she's full of energy as well.
Helter-skelter volleyball here.
Perez to Rania. I mean, she deserves to dance all she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, she's making the court her dance floor at this point.
And she deserves it, you know, every bit of celebration she can get.
I mean, she really guarded that net. We go to another timeout by the Photon Tornadoes.
Ano ba? Ayaw nyo na ba maglaro? Wala nang pamalit sa inyo. Ayaw nyo ba magtrabaho ng maayos dyan?
Hey,
Kanina
let's
pa,
go!
ginagawa nung kalaban mo. Dinadrop lang. Ikaw, gigil na pag-block ng ganyan. Ano ba dapat mong gawin? Di iharang mo yung kamay mo, papunta doon sa direksyon ng bola.
Let's go lang, let's go. One
Tayo
stop.
naisip eh.
Go!
Go!
Hey, team!
And I guess, you know, I can understand where Coach Brian is coming from with when you have the energy of the GERFLOR to compare your team to, it could be mistaken as though your team doesn't have the hunger or the excitement or the intensity as GERFLOR has.
Well, he's trying to find the right words, you know, that will pierce through the hearts and minds of the Tornadoes.
That will provide a wake-up call.
Yeah.
But goodness, the blocking of Marzan and Musa defending the attackers of Photon Tornadoes. And you can see the frustration for Photon. They're doing all the substitutions that they can.
Well, this is an interesting substitution, bringing in Ronquillo for Seth Rodriguez. I think Coach Brian expects more from that matchup in the middle from Seth, and yeah, to try to collect her thoughts in the bench.
But another service error for GERFLOR. Right now, they have...
We've counted 3 thus far, probably more than that. 6?
6 total of service errors. And I think 4 here in set 3.
Uh-huh.
Bautista again, reliable, constant.
Yeah. Yeah, even if it's hitting it off the blockers, we saw that in set number 1. Maybe they have to go to her more, run the opposite.
Ronquillo serving.
Oh, that's a good serve.
Perez to Dorog. Nabor to Niegos. Free ball. Nabor back to Bautista. Nagkulang si Rania on that one. But you can see how she was asking Perez for that.
Yeah.
A timeout will be called by the GERFLOR defenders.
GERFLOR defenders score 15. GERFLOR.
Okay, yung miscommunication natin, yun ang medyo nakakasira sa atin, ha? Yung bigay mo sa kanya, parang secret na yun. Ano ba ang pasok mo? Bikod ka. Dapat sa bikod din ang pasok mo, ha? Medyo nasa A ka. Kaya hindi kayo nag-meet na dalawa. Ha? Okay lang, okay lang. Diretso lang.
Bawi lang sa isang side.
Dalawang foot pa rin, tapos dulo mo. Ganun pa rin, ha?
Pas kami. Side out tayo. Side out tayo. Go! GERFLOR! Isa lang yan. Technical tayo.
Not much on the timeout, but just constant reminders again from Coach Edgar. Miscommunications, and again, the service errors that are proving to be quite fatal for the defenders.
Yeah, they can't seem to really pull away completely, and those errors really, you're right, you know, giving Photon the opportunity to stay in the set.
And Dorog scores off the blocks to lead us to our second technical timeout. The GERFLOR defenders still leading 16-12. Bobby Marzon serving. The ball to Bautista. Blocked by Justin Dorog. Shaya sets it up for Dapol. Breaking down the blocks. And finally, after a long drought, Dapol scores a point.
That's a good start for her because you can see that Photon's actually playing a lot better.
Let's look at our matchup for Middle Earth. Rania Musa versus Seth Rodriguez. 47% attack efficiency for Rania. And 37 for Seth Rodriguez.
But remember, we talked about that, you know, Coach Brian benching Seth Rodriguez because he felt obviously that Seth Rodriguez could do a lot better in terms of that matchup.
And now Jasmine Nabor has 4 points. And with that, Coach Brian is putting Mangolabnan in. You know, he wants to activate Nabor more as an attacker.
Yeah. But in terms of height, you can see not a tall front row, so they got to make up for that in terms of speed.
Really great floor defense by Angeles of the GERFLOR defenders.
Oh!
And another point for Dabol. And you can see how wide her smile is now. And how happy the coaches are, because finally, well, we hope this momentum continues for her.
And look at that, finding that gap in the blockers.
The Photon Tornadoes on a 6-1 run.
And it's just a one-point game! Okay, this is more
Picking up the pace.
Yeah, and more of the Photon that we saw play and win set number 1.
And now the question, as always, will be consistency. Will both teams be able to hold it till the end? Mangolabnan to Nabor. Emnas. We go to Dapol, who has the hot hands right now.
Still alive! Oh!
Emnas to Rania. Hernandez to Dapol once more. Navarro tries to end, but
Oh, good
Hernandez
dig.
says no.
Oh, long rally!
Free ball.
Still alive!
How rightfully fitting that it is Justin Dorognarin who ends that rally.
Again, using her smarts, just finding that opening in zone 5. I'm gonna pause and drink some water after that rally.
What a rally that was. It makes you think, why didn't they give it to Justin Dorog sooner? But it's so we can enjoy the excitement.
That was a terrific rally, really.
I had to stop myself from screaming every time. That's why the silence.
Boy, I mean, what a response by GERFLOR after Photon tied this at 16 apiece.
Itaas mo lang dahan-dahan. Bakit ba itinutulak mo ng todo-todo? Kaliwete ito o lefty. Ha? Huwag mo ito, huwag mo ito dulo sa antena. Discard tayo. Ngayon, nandito siya, nandito siya. Okay. Ah, dito mo patakin, dito yung... Oo, medyo maliit na blocker. Wala. Sid, pag umatake ka, huwag diretso lang. Ilis mo talaga. Tsaka idiin mo, nakakadiin ka naman ng palo eh. Ha? Huwag diretso sa depensa. Oh, go.
Let's go. Hey, nahabol na.
Stop.
Hey, team!
2-point lead for the GERFLOR defenders. Photon was able to catch up.
I think that's the final timeout of Coach Brian, but well used because, you know, he knew that his team already established that rhythm, that run here. 2 straight points, gotta stop it with a timeout, and thus service error.
Perfectly timed timeout by Coach Brian. He seems to know when.
Well, these are seasoned coaches.
And Nas to Navarro. Look at that. She was roaring for that attack.
And they've been, talking about GERFLOR, they've been going to their drops in the middle, quick drops, a lot from Musa and Arce. And what a way to change the pace.
And to add a new energy, courtesy of Janine Navarro.
Yeah.
Mangolabnan to Nabor.
Once upon a time, an attacker turned setter, now showing us, you know, glimpses of when she was an attacker.
It's so amazing. You have a double-edged sword here. Jasmine Nabor. Such a gem for Coach Brian. Dapol serving it up for Nabor. Bertolano.
Oh, good cover.
Emnas back to Lai Bertolano. Mangolabnan goes to Shaya.
Oh!
Off the blocks of the GERFLOR defenders to tie at 19.
Which brings us back to that great timeout by Coach Brian. But what a hit by Shaya. It was fast going to the antenna or the pin, and she still hits it off the blockers.
I mean, she just really targeted Navarro's arms there. Emnas to Bertolano.
Chance for Photon! Oh!
Free ball. Emnas to Navarro.
Great set. Great set. That's all we can say. Navarro just had a good kill earlier. Another point.
And Perez and Marzan will be coming back in. As well as Rodriguez for Ronquillo.
Okay, you need your starters to end this third set.
20 serving 19. Ivy Perez serving.
Serving for the defenders.
Important serve.
Mangolabnan to Jasmine Nabor, running attack. Angeles to Bertolano.
Oh, what a dig!
Bertolano sending it to the back. Dapple was there. Nabor with a soft touch.
No, set's too low.
And a better set for Lai Bertolano, but sadly, an error.
Yeah, I think it's a case of over-eager because the previous sets has been low. She couldn't actually
you
get...
saw the frustration.
Yeah, she couldn't get a proper swing, and then finally, when she got it, she clips the net.
And now with Mangolabnan back on the bench, Jasmine Nabor is back to being the main setter for the Photon Tornadoes, tied with the GERFLOR defenders 20-20.
Yeah, and a full front row for Photon.
Nabor to Rodriguez.
Oh, chance ball.
Nabor going to Shaya.
That's huge for Photon, a combination play. And even if the blockers were there, that was no problem for Shaya.
Nakabikig ka, ha? Laro mo to. Ha? Pwesto mo yan. So, ready ka lang dito. Okay, lahat ng pumapalo, i-cover ninyo para hindi siya kabahan dyan. Ang hulog ninyo, huwag nyo i-gitna. Dito lang sa gilid. Pumapasok sila sa gitna eh. Naintindihan? Ha? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Defenders! 1 to 5, guys!
And now the lead is with the Photon Tornadoes. Not much of a lead, but 1 point. I mean, that's something after everything that Photon had to go through to get that.
Yeah, I mean, they had to chase, had to work hard. Crucial substitutions, crucial timeouts, so we'll see.
Perez.
Well, Shaya Dardor's doing everything for Photon Tornadoes. What a great read on the drop of Liza Bertolano. Look at that. She stayed with it.
And the
Hang time.
adjustment mid-air.
Hang time. Oh!
Head coach of the Petrogas Angels. Again, they're up next after this game.
Well, coach is beginning his morning with a yawn. Oh!
Well, he can afford it. I mean, we still have a long way to go in this game.
Yeah, at least one more set. At least. Oh, but another service error on the side of GERFLOR, Lai Bertolano.
23 serving 21. Perez. Nabor to Dapol.
Well, everything now working on the side of Photon. Everyone contributing.
It's like a switch was turned on for the Photon Tornadoes.
I think it's more of a realization that, hey, we don't want to lose. We got to work our way to win set number 3.
Took long enough, but apparently not too late.
Yeah, not yet done though.
Dorog, straight to Hernandez. Adorador! The power of her attacks to lead us to the end of set 3 in favor of the Photon Tornadoes. Look at that replay by Shaya Adorador. And with that attack, she leads us to set 4. New streaming experiences also await via the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. And look at that. 26-24, 25-13, 25-21. What a roller coaster the Photon Tornadoes and the GERFLOR Defenders has put us in this early.
Well, I think one thing we learned from this match so far after 3 sets is expect the unexpected. I mean, you thought already in that 3rd set that GERFLOR was probably going to cruise to win it. But Photon just woke up, like you said. I mean, again, hats off. Kudos to Coach Brian for his substitutions, his timeouts. That just woke everyone up, and Photon emerged there from out of the ashes.
These two teams, you know, they love being phoenixes, rising from the ashes, taking turns in the resurrection. And my goodness, providing such quality volleyball entertainment for all of our fans as we see a more balanced stat sheet compared to set 2. This is the evenly matched matchup that we were talking about.
Yeah, in terms of attacks, GERFLOR by 1, 15-14, blocks, aces even. But we talked about the service errors of GERFLOR, and that contributed a lot to the 9 unforced opponents' errors that they committed in set number 3, whereas Photon, you know, they kept it at 4. So the 4, for me, the 3s, the 4s, the 5, that's a pretty good number in terms of errors. But 9 for GERFLOR, so you have to remember, if you're GERFLOR, we dug our own grave. You know, we kept serving to the net, serving outside, and that kept Photon in the set, and eventually they won it.
I mean, speaking of resurrecting from the graves, you have Mary Rose Dapol, who, you know, she's been struggling set 1 and set 2, but it was in set 3 where she broke out and she was finally scoring, and you can see the relief in her face because you saw also the pressure that the coaches were putting on her.
Yeah, and aside from her, you know, a couple of points there, crucial points down the stretch. What about Jasmine Nabor playing a huge role as a hitter? And the setting also, we have to mention, of Mangulabnan. So we have to give credit where credit is due. And Photon hoping right now to win this in 4 sets.
Consistent playing, that's what we're going to be seeing for ourselves for the Photon Tornadoes. Yes, Bertolano, better angle, and you can see better playing and better scoring on that one.
I think more than anything, it was a better set. More
yeah.
to her liking, because like we were talking about, a lot of sets in set number 3, she couldn't, have her full swing, full approach. But in that case, that was Eliza Bertolano.
Perez. They go to Arce. We're seeing better defense from the Photon Tornadoes.
Oh, come on.
Justin Dorog, back-to-back points for the defenders on that one. We go to Sam Corrales for her report here in set 4.
Rania Musa has been an amazing force on the net for the GERFLOR defenders, and she told me that today she's coming in with 200% or 500% energy. And you were mentioning how it has just been so infectious for her team, and seeing her really light up on the court, it makes her look like a rookie, as Noreen said. Well, sabi niya, wala naman daw mawawala sa kanila, so kailangan nilang ibuhos ang lahat. And after all, this invitational conference was a chance for them to come back on the court, since most of them have been out for quite some time, talking about 1 to 2 years. Now, you also, mentioned that you can watch all of the action live on Pilipinas Live, which you can download and subscribe now for only 99 pesos. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Sam. And during that report, Photon Tornadoes suddenly were able to catch up to the 2 points of the GERFLOR defenders. We're tied at 2. And Shai Adorador right now with 17 points, 13 attacks.
Yeah,
2 aces and 2 blocks.
Yeah, all-around game for Shai Adorador.
Perez to Dorog. Well-placed shot. Really the placement of Justin Dorog's attacks.
And you can already feel the confidence of Justin Dorog with her new role, the leader. She can hit strong. We saw that earlier, but a lot of placement shots, really. A point is a point, Denise.
I wanted to bring up that when someone is sort of a veteran player, when they tend to rely more on their smarts and not on their strengths. And finally, Justin Dorog has crossed that line.
She's at that position. And then, in fairness, at an early age, right? She was forced into leading this squad. And, regardless of how they perform, number of wins or not here in this conference, you have to be happy with their progress.
Exactly. You saw the improvements also in game, even in the match itself. And more that will be coming as Dapol breaks down the block of the GERFLOR defenders, but the ball is still alive. The ball to Bautista.
Good save. Oh! Yeah, clear miscommunication on the side of Photon, but that's a welcome sight for GERFLOR.
Marzan was very much happy with that result. She confused Photon on her pass. As she goes to the service line. Painful service errors for the GERFLOR defenders. And as I was saying a while ago, Noreen, they're 4th in serving. Where is that?
Yeah. It's good you pointed that out, because that's obviously their strength. And we saw that in set number 2, right? When they won that set. But a lot of service errors, more in the 3rd, now in the 4th. So that's one thing they really have to correct if they want to force a 5th set.
Juju Angeles, 16 excellent digs, and 13 excellent receptions. She's been responsible for a lot of the rallies, why they last so long for the GERFLOR defenders.
But I'm remembering somebody when I'm looking at Dapol. Was it Dapol or Dapol? Dapol?
Dapol.
Dapol. Dapol hit She reminds me of Jonah Sabete.
Ah, okay, okay. I see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the elevation, the power, the athleticism. That's my opinion, okay?
Let us know if you agree. You can tweet us. Let us know your thoughts on the matchup. And if you are also reminded of Jonah Sabete in the poll. But my, oh my, Shai Adorador, really just unstoppable. You can see on your screens right now, Sir Jordan Tolentino, the team manager for the GERFLOR defenders, rooting for his squad. And we're... Set 4 seems a bit like deja vu of set 1.
Yeah.
6-6.
Well, that's what we like. We want to see it close. Oh, good dig.
Bertolano.
Oh! Well, we heard it from our Coliseum announcer. Delayed reaction from Arce. You know, that's what we're saying. You cannot keep your eye off the ball or take your eye off the ball because that was a wasted opportunity for the side of Ethan Arce. She could have stayed with that overpass. That could have been a point. But one thing, she will learn from all
She will.
this experience.
And we're going to see another play of hers where she will score. There was a joust at the net against Shai Adorador and Ibiang Perez. And that one's going to be a point for Photon.
Yeah.
As we go to our first technical timeout, Photon Tornadoes leading 8-6. There was a bit of confusion there before we went to our first technical timeout, but Ivy Perez with 9 excellent sets. And just a quick recap of the play before the timeout. It was a net touch violation by Ibiang Perez against Shai Adorador. And the Photon Tornadoes are leading 8-6. And let's see if the GERFLOR defenders will be able to pick up their pace, lessen their service errors, as we've also said in set 3, and make those in-game adjustments and see the GERFLOR defenders that we saw in set 2.
Well, one thing that we have to say in that collision is it's a good thing nobody got injured or stepped on anybody, because I hate it when I see that, somebody falling after the collision.
No one likes it, especially at the end of the conference.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get ready for the next one, not recover.
Oh! Seth Rodriguez stamping her class there. Stuff block.
Seth Rodriguez joining Shai Adorador in the double-digit points. She has now 10 to the 18 of Shai Adorador.
And imagine she was benched for a while.
For quite some time.
For quite a while.
And ito na nga yung bawi ni Ethan Arce that we were talking about.
And they can't lose that. You know, if you're GERFLOR, your playfulness when you score a point, you know, you're enjoying. You can't lose that because that pumps everyone up. We saw that when Musa was doing that in Arce. So you gotta keep going to that.
7 serving 9. Nabor to Shaya. Great dig again by Sarmiento of the GERFLOR defenders.
A great stop, though, on the side of GERFLOR. So again, you like the matchups there, the blocking.
Sticking it close.
One for, in the past few plays, one block for Seth Rodriguez, one for Ethan Arce. Good serve.
Good serve, and but ball still alive. Perez to Marzan. I also got confused. There were two of them. So not sure if that was also another trick shot or another lucky shot, but it's a short shot from the GERFLOR defenders.
Well, they've been going to that. If you watch this game intently, they've been going to that double quick, meaning their play is two people will go in for the quick. So it's the option of the setter to either, in this play, front quick, back quick. Sometimes
do
it's
it
in
so
front.
well.
They do.
So smooth. But Seth Rodriguez also doing so well. You know, she's trying to be able to maintain the lead of the Photon Tornadoes. 10, serving 9.
Good serve.
Arce again. Wow, she makes it look so easy.
And she really goes for it. That's what you like. I mean, she slides and then that snap of the wrist.
No hesitation.
No hesitation whatsoever. Look at that. Oh, better serve.
Naborto Bautista. Perez to Dorog. Between Adorador and Rodriguez.
And you see that was intentional. That was a
It really
deliberate
was.
hit. Yeah, the way she twisted her body, you know she was going to hit it off the blockers.
I mean, it's so great seeing Dorog and just how she plays with so much intentionality.
Yes.
But so is Shaya Dorador, especially when she hits it with those blocks. She targets the arms specifically. We're tied 11-11. The game is quick, but it's also slow at the same time because both teams really holding tight to each other.
Well, you know, that's how much they want to win today. You know, end their campaign with a win.
Shaya Dorador with 19 points in their last game against the F2 Logistics. She only had 6, so amazing output right now.
Yeah, huge leap. Ooh, crucial net touch there. It's a close match. We talked about the errors and the need to minimize.
12 serving 11. Perez to Dorog. Nabor giving the ball to Seth Rodriguez.
Oh. Well, good effort on the side of GERFLOR, but Photon back-to-back points.
Two-point lead. Timeout called by the GERFLOR defenders.
Ano?
Go lang.
Gusto mo pahinga muna?
Ulit mo, Miguel.
Okay ka ba?
Kaya.
Oo. Effort, nawala yung effort natin eh.
Girls, tulungan natin yung isa't isa. Isa-isahin natin ha. Malayo pa yan.
Okay, mag-quick yung dalawa rito. Dalawa rito. Tumakbo ka ron. Back quick ka, be quick ka.
Opo.
Tumakbo ka ron, mag-ready ka rito.
Paste ha, paste. Kukunin
Ha?
natin. Let's go.
Sige, sige. Kapag nag-alangan kayo,
Let's go, let's
tawagin
go.
kami kayo sa utak. Ha? Go, 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 go.
Aman tayo, aman tayo.
13-11, the GERFLOR defenders. Right now they have 4 players in the double digits. They have Ethan Arce, Rania Musa, Justin Dorog, and Lai Bertolano.
Well, you can see, you know, Coach Baroga is really sticking to what he believes he's going to put in for that set. No signs right now of Musa or Navarro. And, you know, he's just making the girls play.
Nabor to Bautista. They go to Dapol, blocked and rejected by Ethan Arce and Barbie Manzan.
Great team up there, and Marzan making up for her previous errors. That's a huge tough block. Yeah, that was Marzan.
Ethan Arce, who currently has 11 points.
Good save.
And
there's
Rania Musa.
Yeah, there's Musa.
She's back.
Good dig.
Nabor. Ooh. Dapol is currently being heavily guarded by GERFLOR right now. And we're tied 13.
We have to give it to GERFLOR. Great floor defense, you know, and tying this set at 13 apiece. Yeah, good stop there. Even if it looked like it hit the tape, I'm sure if you challenge that, it's going to be a block touch.
Nabor. And finally, she makes a way after being rejected at the side.
Yeah, miscue, sorry, miscue on the side of GERFLOR. Look at that. It was a gettable wall by Dapol. And you saw two players looking at each other.
Hesitate.
Yeah.
(14-13), Seth Rodriguez. Ooh, too wide for Marzan.
No, I would say that was a lucky break for Photon because they were looking at it and I saw the reaction of the words like, oh, thank God, it was out. Because there's no way they could get a hand in that.
15-13. Ooh, service error for Seth Rodriguez.
Coach Brian telling Seth Rodriguez, where are you? What are you targeting, Coach Baroga? Good serve.
Nabor to Atienza.
Boy, Atienza has been a bit quiet here.
We haven't heard her name in so long, but she'll end here in our second technical timeout. 16-14, Photon Tornadoes leading. You have now the Photon Tornadoes leading 16-14. And we'll see if the GERFLOR defenders will be able to push this to 5 sets, or will the Photon Tornadoes be able to end this match in 4 and end this conference with 2 wins.
And end your campaign with a bang.
That's true. I mean, with the way things are going, this matchup, it truly is a bang to be able to go against such an evenly matched team. Premier matchup also with their players. As Mangulabnan is in, so now we know.
Now we know who's attacking for Photon.
Now we know what's in store for Jasmine Nabor.
That was a great serve.
Mangulabnan to Atienza. Bertolano to Dorog.
Good save.
Tapol. Sarmiento was there. Perez setting it up for Doro. Great defense by Sarmiento.
Still alive.
Man, fresh off that second technical timeout, and you've got a long rally welcoming you back to the game.
Yes. Oh, still alive.
A running attack by Rania Musa.
Oh, that looked like it was going out.
Shaya Dorador from the back. I think this is our longest rally yet.
It was long, Denise. I mean, I could see the reactions of the girls huffing and puffing after that.
And after that long rally, Marzan will take a breather, as well as Ibiang Perez. Fem Emnas comes in, as well as Janine Navarro.
We expect a full front row for GERFLOR. You expect Navarro to get some sets here.
Oh, that was good by Mangolabnan. By amazing block and answer to that by Justin Dorog and Rania Musa. I need to breathe.
Well, that was a great rally. Started with a great dig, and then a monster block there.
What an exchange, that whole play. I think it's the highlight for me of this match so far.
Oh,
Mangolabnan.
oh.
Great effort by Dapol. You can see her waiting to see how she can be able to try to make a play out of that one.
Oh, and substitution, and Bautista back in. But that's one thing Mangolabnan has to learn, you know. It was a very high ball, but you have to have the confidence to know how to set that.
Oh, another miscommunication for GERFLOR.
18-16.
Nabor setting them in a confusion. Worked well for her.
May not score when she was a hitter, but she'll score when she's a setter. Oh, what a
Great serve. And it's that quick attack that you were mentioning that really confuses Photon.
Yeah, the drops,
Yeah.
actually, the fast drops, the pushes.
As Hinko will be coming in. 17-18.
Crucial moments here in the fourth set.
My goodness. Nabor. To Shaya Dorador.
But, you know, that was a great hit, but what a great set. You see the ball really, look at this. The bar just, it's like, here, hit it. I'll hand it to you in a silver platter. The ball just stopped. And great setting by Jasmine Nabor.
I mean, you can see Navarro trying to also angle herself to avoid, to be able to block that, but amazing angle as well by Shaya. Finding a way.
What about Bertolano finding a way to score?
Perez is back in, so is Marzan.
Okay, the starters are back to end this very important fourth set.
18 serving 19. All hands on deck for this one.
Yeah. Oh, good serve.
Shaya. Oh my goodness.
How many times has she bailed her team out from these errant passes, right? And she just goes and swings.
Well, if she continues, she'll add this game to that.
Yeah, targeting high hands. Oh!
Service ace by Jasmine Nabor. 21-18. Timeout will be called by Coach Edgar.
Eh, dalawa i-play mo dyan. A and B, tapos ito siya. Just in case. Okay, kung wala, dulo-dulo lang. O dito ang bigay mo, dulo saka sa gitna. Ha? Okay, sige.
Let's go! GERFLOR! Bender!
21 serving 18. And we're hoping that this is a well-timed timeout for the GERFLOR defenders as FOTON tries and will try to end here. Storm signal number 5, 33 points combined for Shaya Adorador and Seth Rodriguez.
Well, yeah, they have been actually carrying this team. We have to mention Seth Rodriguez also playing very well today.
I mean, Seth Rodriguez, she has 12 points and Adorador with 21. The current score of FOTON right now.
Oh, and Eliza Bertolano still at it. You know, we talked about her in her pregame, and she has been the go-to. She's showing us right now she's not giving up. You love her attitude.
She won't give up till the final set, the final point. The bar to Shaya. Perez to Dorog. Off the blocks.
Just a one-point game here.
They're really making us work for it also as the commentators and as fans and viewers. My goodness, what a gift they're presenting to us this early morning.
It's a good match so far.
Oh! Great serve by Lai Bertolano. We're tied 21-21. She really ain't giving up.
She's not giving up. And remember, you mentioned they're number 4 in serving, and now they're showing us.
Hindi natatapos sa 21 lang yan. Kailangan natin pumuntos. Paano tayo pupuntos? Atakihin natin sila. Hindi pwedeng bibigay lang natin yung bola ng dahan-dahan sa kanila. Tayo nga atakihin nila. Tandaan nyo. Ha? Tapos tayo, tapos, ha? Go! Magandang pasa muna. Hindi,
FOTON!
Nicole Tiamzon of and the rest of the Petrogas Angels. And let's see if the FOTON Tornadoes will be able to grab the set and they can finally get started on our next matchup against the Akari Chargers.
Well, it is a close set. Another great serve by Bertolano. Oh, good dig.
Perez to Dorog.
Overpass.
Perez gives it back again to Dorog, but great defense by Dapol.
You can hear free ball. Oh! I mean, that's frustrating for the coaching staff because we did hear them shout free ball, and they did not take advantage.
Exactly. I mean, 22-21.
1 point game.
We're back at it.
Yeah, and your guess is as good as ours.
Right now, I have no guesses anymore. I'm just gonna wait to be surprised by both teams. Shaya Adorador on the service line. I'm a bit jittery. Service ace for Shaya.
Boy, she's displaying nerves of steel.
I mean, I'm not the one playing, and I'm nervous. And she is, wow, she is composed. She is calm. She is strong.
And she wants to end this right here. Another good serve. Oh!
Perez to Justin Dorog.
Still alive.
Bertolano gives it back to her. Nabor to Bautista.
Oh! Well, now they have match point. You know, that series of points here for Photon. What you like and what you're seeing is they're working together. Everyone is contributing.
And now, finally, at match point, Shaya Adorador serving once more.
Oh, that's too strong. She's human after all.
You know, Superman does have, you know, his kryptonite. That point to the GERFLOR defenders was very much needed. A breather for the squad of Coach Edgar.
Yeah, they're down 2, and again, they're facing match point. They cannot afford any error. It's imperative.
Oh, chance ball. Staying alive. 23-24.
Boy, the captains, you gotta take your hats off, both captains for that matter.
And a timeout called by the GERFLOR defenders.
Kailangan lang natin pumasa ng maayos. Huwag na tayong magulat dyan na sa atin darating yung bola. Pasahan natin, just diskarte. Maliit ang blocker ni Ate Nene rito. Ha? Okay lang yun. Kalimutan na yung nangyari. Kailangan natin trabahuin ngayon. Isang magandang pasa. Go!
And now you have Fifi Sharma. We've been featuring the Petrogas Angels a while ago. And now here are some of the Akari Chargers as well. They're up next after this game between the GERFLOR defenders and the Photon Tornadoes.
Well, back to the match. Another good serve.
Nabor to double block. GERFLOR defenders still alive.
Boy, that's a huge tough block by Marzan. Look at that. But we gotta give it to the serves of Arce here. Another good one.
Nabor to Bautista.
Oh! Targeting her former teammate in Ivy Perez.
Match point for Photon. Again, you have Shaya Adorador with nerves of steel. You also have Bautista. I mean, veteran experience. When everyone is a bit on edge, you can count on her to, of course, be able to score that. Baby Love serving.
Oh! It is a free ball.
Chance ball.
It is.
Dorog.
Overpass. Oh! Still alive!
Perez to Justin Dorog. Bautista once more! And back-to-back points for Nene Bautista. Photon Tornadoes will take this set and take this win here in the Premier Volleyball League.
Well, I'm looking at the coaches right now. They're all smiles. Both teams, for that matter, because they knew how nerve-wracking this match has been, even to the last point.
I mean, till the very last end.
Till the very end.
Both teams providing such quality volleyball action, and we enjoyed that matchup very well. I mean, I feel like we also went on the waking up journey with the Photon Tornadoes and the GERFLOR defenders. You saw how they also warmed up. They were getting their rhythm, their tone. And for a moment, we thought GERFLOR defenders was going to take it. But Photon said no, they're brewing a storm. And suddenly, they unleashed Signal Storm number 5. As we check with our final score, 26-24, 25-13, 25-21, and 26-24 in favor of the Photon Tornadoes. Relive this game and all PVL games and stories anytime, anywhere on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for as low as 99 pesos per month. What are your highlights, Noreen? I mean, remember that whole block and the reception? That was mine. Do you have any from yours? That really, the mark. It's that made it smart in my mind.
For me, towards the end, you heard in that timeout, Coach Brian Esquivel was telling the team, Nene Bautista has a small blocker in front of her, which is Justin Dorog. And last 2 points went to that. So it was really a total team effort, including the coaching staff. And hats off to the efforts of actually both these teams. You know, they're playing for 11th and 12th, but come on, the game today is like you're playing for a podium finish.
We did not feel that at all with the way that the intensity was of both teams. But now let's go to Sam Corrales with our player of the game, Shaya Adorador.
Yes, joining me now as our player of the game, we have Shaya Adorador. Congratulations sa panalo sa final game ninyo against the GERFLOR defenders. So, unang-unang Shaya, can you walk us through that last two plays? Gaano ka-intense sa loob at paano nyo nakuha ang panalo sa last game ninyo?
Unang-una po, syempre, nakinig kami sa coaches. Hindi kami talaga nung una nagiging consistent, pero kinapitan namin yung bawat isa and naging mautak lang din kami ng mga latter part. And ayun, nagtrabaho lang po kami as a team and thank God nakuha namin yung game.
How important is it to end on a positive note? It's your last game, lahat kayo healthy at syempre, you ended it with a win.
Syempre, thank you, Lord, kasi walang nasaktan ni isa sa amin and yun naman yung pinaka-importante. Inaalay din namin tong game kasi na to kasi dahil sa kumpiyansa namin sa sarili, para mas umangat pa yung tiwala namin.
And Shaya, this conference, nabigyan ka ng opportunity to shine, not just as a player, but also as a leader. So, ano yung mga natutunan mo that will help you grow as an athlete? And ano yung message mo sa mga teammates mo this conference?
Thank you kasi hindi sila nag-give up sa akin na syempre natututo pa lang ako and nag-grow pa lang din ako as sa sarili ko. And alam ko naman na marami pa akong kailangan i-improve.
Shaya, one last time, do you have any message to all of the fans who came out to support your family and friends? Go ahead.
Binabati ko po pala yung Adorador and Nabor family, yung mga family ng teammates ko, coaches ko, and salamat din po sa mga sumusuporta sa amin, lalong-lalo na po kay Ma'am Ada, Boss Romel, sa Sitin family po. Maraming salamat po sa Photon Tornadoes, and Ma'am Juliet, Sir Julio, mga coaches ko po. Hi!
Congratulations once again to Shaya and the rest of the Photon Tornadoes. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Sam. I mean, no surprise there that the player of the game is Shaya Adorador as we look at the match statistics. Really close.
Well, in terms of attacks, it actually favored GERFLOR 57-50 blocking, GERFLOR 11-8 aces. But look at the opponent's errors, really. I mean, 25 as compared to 18. And in a very close match, these errors are the ones that will actually dictate who wins the match.
I mean, you can see that the Photon Tornadoes were very much careful with all of their stats. Everything was very much calculated. But now, the Photon Tornadoes, Brainstorm Signal number 5, playing with so much heart and strength, led by Typhoon Shaya Adorador with 22 points. And we have more games coming up. The Petrogas Angels against the Akari Chargers. Up next, they're warming up right now here in the Phil Sports Arena. And on behalf of the production team and the broadcast panel, I'm Denise Ensai, handing you over to the next game.
Para sa akin kasi, hindi tayo ganun ka-close outside. Pero pagdating sa court naman, parang one wavelength. Parang same tayo mag-isip kung ano yung gusto natin mangyari.
Ako lang to, guys. Ako lang to. Friendship?
Parang wala kami.
Guys, wait lang ah. Ngayon lang kami nag-usap ng ganito.
Oo nga, ang hirap.
Oh my God!
Hindi kami nag-usap.